morning. Today is the first day of the fast. It's the first day of Allah in the year 163 of the Baha'i era. It's March 2nd, 2012, and the fast has begun. Sunrise today was 6:27 p.m. here in Cedarburg, Wisconsin, and with sunrise begins the period of fasting. I set my alarm for 6 a.m. so that I could get up a little bit early and drink some water, and drink some tea, and prepare for the day ahead, hydrating myself. Wasn't quite enough time. I found myself rushing a little bit to get everything done. So what I'm going to do is go through my personal routine, just so you know what it's like to do the fast, what it's like for me, how I do it. I'm a little bit sleepy this morning. I was up late making a video and preparing, so got to bed after 3 a.m. My alarm was off by 6, and so a little bit less than 3 hours of sleep has me here a little sleepy, so please forgive me. My throat is also a little bit dry, but I won't be able to drink anything for that, so you'll have to bear with me. This is the beginning of the fast. Used to that. I'm going to have to get used to that feeling of dry throat and maybe feeling hungry. That's a part of it. And we accept that with joy and love and gratitude, that this is the path to freedom. Freedom from self, freedom from passion, freedom from desire, freedom from love, freedom from hate, freedom from all things save the love of God. So, I found myself working on finishing my tea and my water by the time the sunrise came around. Not quite enough time today. Every day the sun rises a couple of minutes early, 1 or 2 minutes earlier. And so I have 3 alarms in the morning that go off. One alarm is set for sunrise itself, so I know. The other alarm is set for about 5 minutes before sunrise. So it gives me a little bit of warning if I am not finishing whatever I'm drinking. And I've got 5 minutes. And then the other alarm is my wake up. I had about 27 minutes today, and that wasn't quite enough. So I changed my alarm. So tomorrow morning I'll be getting up at 5:45. And this is a part of the fast. Waking up early is a sacrifice that I make as a part of the fast so that I can take care of myself physically. I don't really ever eat much solid food, but it's important to drink and stay hydrated. So that's what I do. I set my alarm early. I wake up early. My routine, when I wake up, first thing I go and put the kettle on the boil. It's important for me here in Wisconsin to drink something warm in the morning. Because if I just drink a lot of cold water, even room temperature water, somehow drinking a lot of water early in the morning will come into me. The water will overpower the fire in the belly, and I'll get cold, and then it'll be hard to warm up after that. So I want to keep the heat in the body through the tea. So first thing I do is put the tea on and then go and take care of any other business I may have. And by the time the tea is ready, the water's boiling, put on the tea, get dressed warm, and take a seat by the window. I like to see the world slowly being enlightened. It happens every morning. And so it's a wonderful thing to see that. And by the time I'm settled by the window with my tea and my water, I usually have 15 or 20 minutes to go through my prayers. And I read my prayers while I'm drinking my water and my tea. And then after the sun comes up, after the sun rises, I spend some time in meditation. That's my routine. And then usually I go back to bed. I'm fortunate I don't have a job that starts early in the morning, so I have the luxury of going back to bed and taking care of myself in that way. The time of fasting is, it is very important to take care of oneself. I know in this day and age, we have work, we have our schedules, we have our responsibilities, and it can be difficult. And you can adapt. People adapt. You can cope with a busy schedule, and that's okay. But if you can, it's very good to slow down a little bit. Slow down and take care of yourself. Get the rest that you need. Let your body adjust to this period of no food, no water. Of course, if you have a medical condition, if you're sick, if a woman is pregnant or nursing, then the fast is not required or even suggested. Above all, you need to take care of the physical body, the temple. But as long as you are healthy and fit, the fast is one of the requirements for all people 16 years of age and older. This is a bounty and a gift from God that we all may have this opportunity to cleanse and come closer. Every year, at the end of the Baha'i year, the last month in the Baha'i calendar, we get this opportunity for 19 days. It's beautiful. I really love it. So, today is day 1, and my mouth is getting awfully dry already. Well, I better get used to that. Okay. So, I think that's good for now. I'm thinking of doing 2 entries, one in the morning and one in the evening. We'll see how that goes. Until then, namaste.